Okay. Okay. According to National Resource Defense Center, up to, quote, up to 40% of the food in the United States is never eaten. But at the same time, 1 in 8 Americans struggles to put enough food on the table, end quote. Food waste is a topic that not a lot of people address, but is certainly something that affects the majority, if not most, of the population in the United States. And what I mean by that is, of course, the homeless population that is continuously growing through the years. The steps to help reduce food waste starts with a couple simple things, right from our own home to our community. To quote from Foodprint's article, The Problem of Food Waste, quote, food waste is a specific piece of food loss which the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Economic Research Service defines as food discarded by retailers due to color or appearance and pale waste by consumers, end quote. Because of the food waste in our homes, these are only a few measures we can take to help reduce food waste. Our first at-home step towards lowering our own personal food waste is to keep an eye on the food in our fridge and to keep an eye out for food spoilage in general. Unbeknownst to most, quote, about 2/3 of food waste at home is due to food not being used before it goes bad. Food spoilage at home occurs due to improper storage, lack of visibility in the refrigerator, partially used ingredients, and misjudged food needs, which is, end quote, according to The Problem of Food Waste again. This means that at home we can clean out our fridges, make room for our groceries, and make sure to rotate out our groceries, meaning that we use what it is that we had that was oldest in our fridge rather than what we just purchased, and also making sure that we take into account what meals it is that we are going to be preparing throughout the day, throughout the week, so that we go to the store with a set list of produce that we're going to purchase and not contribute more to the waste. According to Reducing Waste Food at Home, quote, households are the largest contributor to food waste, and most people don't realize how much food they throw away every day, from uneaten leftovers to spoiled produce, end quote. The next step towards food waste reduction is, like I said, planning, making sure that we're going to the store with the list in mind. And this can not only help us reduce our food waste, but it could also help us save money because it cuts out the unnecessary produce that we're going to the store and buying because of the lack of an organized list. It's hard to believe that in a country where 40 million people face hunger every day, so much food could go uneaten. Yet this is precisely what is happening, and we're all partially to blame, according to the article about food waste. The truth is, yes, we are all to blame for food waste. As granted loss of food sees in households, the fact is that food is wasted at every level of the supply chain, on the farm, during distribution, in stores, in restaurants, and in our homes. We, however, are only human, and although food waste reduction can begin in our homes, we can do other things to help those fighting food waste in general. You can donate your leftover food or food that is going bad from your fridge to donation centers. You could also volunteer at your local food bank, start petitions at local schools, churches, go to your local church and start a petition where you collect local food waste from your community. And food waste is kind of a derogatory term because it has negative connotations to it, but at the end of the day, what we mean by food waste is just food that is going to be thrown away and not used when it can be. We're losing resources, we're deplenishing resources, and food waste should be taken more seriously in our country. Thank you.